number 1 is, what is your favorite AnthoFilms video? We're going to start over here with Noah Capo.
Among Us.
Among Us is a good one.
Probably I would have to go with Noah on that one. Among Us.
My favorite has to be Cleveland Browns playoff hype video.
It's
a
not even a Browns fan.
It's a video on the channel. It's my favorite.
It is. What is the favorite one?
All right, go ahead.
It's my favorite one.
Okay.
Go ahead.
There's a lot of them. You know, and you think back,
Yeah, bro. Oh my
gosh.
gosh.
One of them, okay?
like,
It's one.
there's so many to choose from.
Dude,
That
just
it's
pick
really
one.
hard.
Just
You know,
say-
I just think like there's so many good ones.
Dude,
It's
just
hard.
pick one.
But if I had to pick, I'd probably say Among Us the third. You know, that's
Okay.
really good.
Okay, so there's a pretty wide consensus of Among Us movies.
Yeah.
Care to elaborate, any 3 of you, on why the Among Us movies?
Wait,
I
three?
didn't.
We didn't even
You
include him.
3
I'm the
said the
cinematographer.
first
I
one.
am the
So
cinematographer.
I'd say the
for
first
that.
I
Among
just
Us
like
because
the-
it was our first successful video, and
These guys only looking at numbers.
well, yeah, I mean, but I also really like Noah as an imposter, Orange. I like his scheming. It was fun.
I think it was one of our most like well done videos.
Yeah, that was done on the fly as well, no script.
Yeah.
And I wasn't
I don't know
there.
if you could tell.
And I wasn't in it, so that
Well, there's the
even
thing.
That's
better.
probably why
There's
it's
the
the
thing
best.
for it.
Anyways,
Okay.
we can move on now.
Yeah.
Okay, question number 2 is, who is the best AnthoFilms actor? Let's start with Evan this time.
There's one obvious answer.
Nobody
I can
asked
tell
me.
you who's. Well, we're not on that yet.
Mhm.
I'm sure that's in the script, so I won't go off script. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to say probably Marin.
Oh.
Marin.
So
she's
her. Wow.
She's,
okay.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
very
You
talented.
know?
All right, go
Thank
ahead,
you,
Don.
thank you.
Obviously, I have to go with the best. Cam the best. Cam and Yat, just incredible, man. Like,
Yeah.
he's so...
He's got a range.
He's kind of...
He's got a
He's
has
got
a
like
range.
that. He's
Yeah.
like that.
Yes.
He's that
I don't
guy.
know what
Yes.
it is, but
He's
he
got like
has
that
it.
charm
He's
about
the it
it.
factor.
Yeah, he can't.
Can,
yeah.
am I allowed to answer?
Okay, shut up.
You guys are
Okay,
answering
Anthony,
beforehand.
it's
Oh my
your
god.
turn.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay. I would either, well, not Deacon. He was
No.
fired, cut, fired. Anyways, so I would probably say Ev. I would go Ev on that one.
Ooh, Ed.
He's not in a ton, but I feel like he should be in more.
Okay, Noah. Himself. Okay.
No.
No elaboration. But okay.
Just
So we have a lot of different people
Yeah.
that we think. Okay. Last topic. What is the best AnthoFilms movie, production-wise, not favoritism?
okay.
That's one off. Put me on the spot here. I'm gonna have to go. Number 1 has to be Cleveland Browns playoff hype video. So good, but if I had to go with the second option, I'd go probably Among Us the third. Honestly, like
That
I
one
was-
was a little dark. Like lighting.
he's always gonna interrupt me. I'm not allowed to even say one sentence here. But yeah, Among Us the third was just amazing. I did amazing, and everybody else was fine, I guess. But that was probably my the best film on the channel.
Okay, Ant.
I would probably say best production would be Yell. I mean, yeah, the writing was terrible, and I take full ownership for that. Obviously, Elliot wasn't the best actor.
What?
Yeah, I just called him out. Anyways, but yeah, I feel like we did a really good job on that one. Like the whole scene where you die, and he dies.
Not me though.
But that was really good. And you getting stuck to the door handle, that was hilarious.
Hilarious. Hilarious.
I'd say that's
Hilarious.
the first PG-13.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also, and then Nightmare at the Bed and Breakfast was really good too. That one was the first,
Benjamin production.
and
Cursing.
All
For
right,
obvious
yeah.
first.
Curse-
Coincidentally.
Rated R movie, I'd say.
All right, go
Okay,
ahead, Noah.
Noah.
Star Wars Alliance.
Okay, that is his honest opinion.
Yeah.
No, it's not an opinion.
Yeah,
This
this
is
is
all
fact.
full
About the
opinion.
best. Well, what is the best AnthoFilms
Yeah,
movie?
and you said Star Wars Alliance.
Star Wars
Okay.
Alliance.
That's what
Okay,
he's
and
going
F,
with.
your last one.
I'm gonna have to go with Amp on this one. I'd say Yell is probably up there. If Batman would have ever been finished, that would have been it. But,
Sorry about that.
you know,
Yeah.
but it got canned, so.
Okay. Question number 4
Okay.
is, what is the worst AnthoFilms movie? Let's start with Ant.
I'm gonna have to say, don't look in the mirror on this one. I think it's just Cam walking around the house, and him occasionally looking into a mirror. And
Okay.
me dying constantly.
Even though you're not supposed to look into the mirror.
Yeah,
he's looking
but he
into the mirror.
looks.
Mhm.
He's like, hello.
I know you're scared.
Okay.
Go ahead, Noah.
Noah?
The one where Cam's fighting himself as a Star Wars guy.
Lots of Gambics here.
Okay.
It's a little weird. Even though he's the best actor on the channel.
Okay.
Worst one. I hate to say it, but I'm gonna say it. It might be a little controversial, but I think the Scarecrow is probably.
That's not controversial at
It's
all.
oh,
That might be
probably
controversial
the
for
worst.
Elliot, but it's not controversial for anyone else.
I mean, I hate to say it, but I'm going with Ev here. The Scarecrow, I forgot about that movie until he just said it, and I mean, wow.
I enjoyed
That
it.
was-
I enjoyed filming it though.
Oh yeah, but
I would
Doesn't
honestly
mean it
say
was
the
good.
opposite. I hated every
Yeah, 'cause
single
you had the
second
mask
of
on.
filming that movie.
And you got hit with a golf club too, so.
Yeah.
you had to catch it.
Alright, so
yeah.
question is, on the worst topic, who is the worst AnthoFilms actor?
Hmm.
Okay,
Noah,
we're
you
gonna
can
start
go.
with Noah.
Camden.
Wow.
That was quick.
Wow.
Um,
It's
It's really only
That's
two.
him.
It's really only two people.
Elliot, equivalence.
Okay.
Is that just all three of our answers? Because that's my answer.
No, I'm going in a different route this
Okay.
one. I'm gonna say, morally speaking, I'm gonna go with Deacon as the worst
Right.
actor on AnthoFilms.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean that dude is just not right in the head, man, and it
And if
sucks
he's
that we have to
watching
let
this, If he's watching this,
If he's
unsubscribe.
watching this, I mean,
Unsubscribe.
probably making his own
Canceled.
movies now. Canceled. I mean, like
He
to
got
call it
canceled.
now. So yeah, that's my pick.
Okay.
For the
Well,
worst
yeah,
actor.
mine's
Morally.
Elliot. I'm sorry, Elliot,
Morally.
but it's true when you need to step it up.
No,
Wow.
I don't think he's going to.
I don't think he.
No.
I don't think it's
Yeah.
possible.
On the topic of actors, how many movies do you think Nicolas Capo has died in?
He's smiling.
Do we know what the
Commonly asked question.
It is a
here.
very frequently asked question
So it's-
among the AnthoFilms
It is, it
community.
is,
He dies in.
I think it's 5.
Is it 5?
No, it's like 8.
I'm pretty sure
I
it's
don't think
all
it's
of them. I'm pretty sure it's 16. maybe?
16. I think it's 71.
He dies. Well, he died recently in the Cleveland Browns playoff hype video.
Anyways,
Okay,
I would
so-
say there's at least 5. But
Yeah, I think.
I
it's
would
5.
say 5.
Do we have the answer?
Okay, so let's figure this out. What was he died in? I don't even know. All right. Anyways, we can move on.
Okay,
Well,
so as we
we
know,
died in one anyways.
We'll
we
put
can-
it in.
I wasn't about to
Yeah.
count.
We'll put it in.
Well,
okay. So as you know, AnthoFilms a lot of times is filmed on the fly, and there isn't a lot of thought that goes into
Right.
placement of things or
I didn't see much thought of there at all.
yeah, the plot.
Maybe.
So is there any inconsistencies in movies that bother you? It could be
Yes.
plot inconsistencies or like
Can I-
a settings or set
Can you just wait your turn? Can I
inconsistencies.
start? Can I start?
Anthony can start.
So in Nightmare at the Bed and Breakfast, you and Grace come in with a bag. With you.
This
Have a
is
bag.
this is a bad one.
And you walk upstairs, and then everything happens, and then you're packing up to leave, and you have a suitcase. I don't know where that suitcase came from.
Yeah.
Maybe they got it after we saw them, like in that
It was
10-minute
off camera.
gap or hour
It
gap.
was off camera.
Yeah, it was off camera, maybe.
Yeah.
But besides that, that movie is a 10 out of 10.
Okay. Anybody else have one?
I will say there is one very noticeable one that bothers me every time I watch it. Kind of going back. So the original Among Us, there I think is about 3 times that the imposter changes his accent. While the movie's progressing, he sounds like Shaggy. That he's
That's true.
kind of a nerd.
And then he
Tom
turns
Hanks
to
movie,
serious. 'cause
and
it was
then
like,
and then he's kind of like a more deep voice, kind of reserved kind of character. So that bothers me every time that I watch, and it's like weird. Like
maybe if we had
I
you
mean,
there.
maybe, probably if I was there.
Okay,
I mean, maybe
if
if the actor didn't suck. But
if I may. The biggest inconsistency in all of AnthoFilms movies is any part that Dominic plays.
Oh my god!
The sole fact that he can't carry the role well enough to be able to really speak volumes to the story that Anthony's trying to portray.
Okay.
It's not always me.
Anthony's
There's
trying
actually
to.
10 movies where I die in. I just counted it. There's 10.
I don't know if I believe you. I'll fact check.
Okay,
I'll
back
fact
to
check
the
it. I'll
question
fact-
that
we'll
we're
fact
on. Ev, is there any inconsistencies?
I think probably I noticed them more than anybody because of how many times I
Because
have
he's
to edit
hyper
it.
observant. Yeah, he's just.
'Cause
This
I-
guy's
He's like
hyper
Sean Spencer.
analyzing.
Okay.
Because of how much I have to edit it. And in Yell, there's a lot of like times where you're like not really where you're supposed to be within like the angle of the camera. So
Okay.
annoying ones.
I know I'm the interviewer, but I would like to say two inconsistencies that I've seen. One was in the latest AnthoFilms movie with Cam and Deacon, and they're fighting, and there is a tripod in the background
Dude,
of the scene.
I don't know who
I
put
don't
that
think
there,
that's
just
supposed to
there.
be in the Star Wars
And
universe.
Yeah.
it's Rise of the Order, or Rise of Starman, okay?
Rise of Starman.
Call it
yes.
by its name.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
That is true. I should call it
That
by
was
its
an
name.
inconsistency, and I cannot remember the second one right this second. But...
Anyway, we can
Okay.
I know. This host.
Okay, I thought about this question. What is your favorite line from an AnthoFilms movie?
Okay, that's tough.
We can...
A lot of them are from Terror Time and Terror Time 2.
Let's take the bet.
I think that's probably it.
Let's take the bet.
Let's take the bet.
We'll put the time slot down. In
It
the
is.
description
It is
so you
honestly,
can-
truly.
Let's take the bait.
awesome. It's a classic.
It's a
That's
classic.
great.
When you
Okay.
think like
Let's take the first.
you can't handle the
Whatever.
truth. No, Luke, I am your father.
Let's
And
take
then
the
that
bet.
one.
It's
Let's
up
take
there.
the bet.
Yeah. Okay, Don.
I said it earlier, man. I gotta go with it. It's just that performance of Cam in the mirror. I know you're scared. Like,
Yeah.
come on. There's just
That
a
was
raw.
terrifying. I got
essence.
chills.
It's villainous.
It's just the performance was, and his glare is just terrifying. It's like 1,000-yard stare, and man, that just
It's comparable to like
shakes me to my core, man.
like Jack Nicholson in The Shining.
Which is a movie I have seen.
Yeah.
Okay. Anthony?
This one's tough, cause like off the top of my head, I don't really know that much. But like, if I'm being
His
honest,
movie.
yeah.
His movie.
If I'm just
for
being
a
honest,
CEO.
it's probably when OB2 shows up in Redemption, where he's like, "I'm gonna be your Jedi Master."
That is
It's
an
probably that one.
iconic scene.
Because it introduced the character
Yeah.
that ties it all together.
Got it. Okay.
But actually, him bringing that up brings me back to what I actually was going to answer for the inconsistency question. This the entire Star Wars plot just doesn't make any sense.
Well,
But-
we didn't know we were gonna make a
Wait,
sequel
for
after that.
the real movies or the AnthoFilms one?
Yes.
Yes. But,
yes.
All right.
my favorite line is probably "We live in a society."
That one's good. Love that
Because
movie.
we live in a society.
Because we live
Then
in
he
a
screams.
society.
Okay. Okay. So another question on the topic of movies is, what movies do you want to make in the future?
No, none.
None.
I'm done after this.
This
I'm
isn't
retired.
a retirement announcement for Noah. Actually, this is
I'm
we're doing
officially
this.
announced
No,
my
but
retirement.
like actually, I really want to do a Lethal Company movie. I'd like to do a Batman movie, cause that I wrote that like 2 years ago. Anyways, and another one I'd really like to do is like a war movie.
There
I
is
think that'd
World
be
War
cool.
III. You're
There-
forgetting
okay,
that
yeah,
there is a
but, like,
war movie.
That doesn't count. That doesn't count.
Kind of like oh.
No, I'd like to do like a rendition of All Quiet on the Western Front. I think that'd be cool.
Ooh, ambitious.
Okay.
This guy.
Okay.
Okay. Anybody else have any ideas?
Among Us the musical has to happen.
The Christmas musical. We were gonna do that one year.
Title.
That's a
It's
good
been
For
point.
the love of God, I
We
can't
say it
say
every-
one
we say it
sentence
every
without
year.
Anthony
We say it every
interjecting.
We say it every year that we do the Christmas.
Well, you're
music.
retiring, so
Yeah, I'm done now.
with you.
That means no Christmas musical, no movies.
No, you're not
I don't
gonna
have to
be
listen to
in
Anthony and Elliot rap anymore.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the
Don't have to
Backup
sit-
Boys movie.
don't have to
so
sit
it's
this
like
in
a
every
few
Backup
years.
Boys
Documentary.
Documentary.
I like that. I actually do like
Stop.
that. No, that was really
Okay. Any
That is
ideas?
really awesome.
that sounds like
okay.
you're gonna do so great.
Have go.
Yeah, well, Lethal Company movie obviously is coming out.
Okay.
And then we
Okay.
have,
That's
I think
good.
we're really also focusing towards getting the Star Wars universe back up.
Dude, no, we're
Are
done.
we?
We're done with them.
Are we?
Yep. Maybe the studio. We forgot about the studio.
Maybe
The
the
studio
fourth.
episode 2.
Right, maybe, probably not.
Maybe episode 1. Maybe let's get episode 1.
And what? Yeah, that's about it.
Okay.
I'm
Who
trying
do you think will win the Super Bowl? Super
Chiefs.
Bowl 58.
You have to let her say what the teams are.
Oh,
Chiefs
wow.
versus 49ers. Steelers.
I think
Who's answering? Because Anthony's just gonna cut them off no matter
We're
what.
gonna start with Noah.
that the heavens and the earth will align, and that we'll finally get our first tie ever in the Super Bowl. The players would just get so tired.
Everyone's
that
gonna
they
get a
have to end the
concussion on the
game.
field and
No, not like that. But they're just gonna get so tired that
Yeah.
everybody falls asleep. Nap time.
and 0-0.
It
Might
ends-
happen.
yeah, 0-0 nap time.
I can see that.
That's game.
Nap time finisher right
I
there.
can see that.
Okay, Anth.
I'm gonna go Chiefs on this one. I don't think the Niners that good. I'm not impressed with Brock Purdy.
Yeah, me neither.
No, I just don't think he's built for the Super Bowl. If I'm being honest.
Okay, Don.
Listen, man, I've been a lifelong 49ers fan for the longest time.
Yeah.
But hey, Cleveland Browns hype video. I'm cheering for the Browns on this one.
Answer the
Actually-
question.
Okay. I think the Chiefs are going to win, honestly. I don't think anybody in the NFC really has what it takes to beat the Chiefs. But yeah, I really think that the score is going to be 1-2 would be awesome.
That's good.
So yeah, I think the Chiefs are going to win.
All right, Ev.
Here's what's gonna happen. At least I think.
Okay.
I think the 49ers are gonna go up probably like 600-0.
Oh,
Wow.
man.
And then here's what's gonna happen though at halftime. Is that they're gonna like all get concussions. And they're not gonna remember where they are.
Oh, okay.
And then Taylor Swift is gonna go on the field. And then Travis Kelce's gonna come out with his amnesia.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's gonna walk around the field, he's like, "Where am I?" And then Taylor Swift's gonna be like, "I'm right here." And then she's gonna start singing to him. And that's just gonna be the end.
Okay.
So
It's more of a
Yeah,
poetic
that's-
finisher.
But also
to
at
the Super
halftime,
Bowl.
I think Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift should get married.
They're just gonna
Should
do the
or
whole
will?
proposal. They're gonna do the whole reception and like the whole
The
ceremony.
vows
and
are
everything.
written.
Yeah, the second half is the reception.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Brock
well,
Purdy.
well
Purdy's
thank
the
you
flower
for joining
girl.
me for this interview today, guys.
Oh, he's out.
Look forward
He's
to
out.
more AnthoFilms movies in the future.
Yeah.